Who's making that noise, and why can't I find them?
Yeah, it sounds like somebody being stuffed into the back, like the trunk of a car or
Yeah.
something.
Welcome back to Bloodlines. I'm not sure if there was something bugged with the way those people shooting at each other were invisible, but couldn't really figure out how to change any of that. I reloaded from various points. I couldn't find anything about that specific kind of bug, so we're just going to move on and hope that wasn't anything significant. We need to go to the last round, talk to Nines, and also look for the place across the street from the last round for Muddy. So we'll see where that goes. But since we're here and hearing this weird noise, I just want to see if there's anything unusual in this building. Atmosphere definitely changed when we came in here. That door's not lock-pickable. Oh. What's this? What was that? Oh. Hello. Nice place.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation?
Oh.
I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
I guess I accidentally found the riddle guy.
Yeah, you sort of barely saw it when you moved your camera up as we were outside here, but there was like a giant purple light or something at the top of this building.
I
And so
saw it, I just
that was
didn't...
like the mystical sun or whatever was in the
Oh.
riddle, I think.
Yeah, I saw the light, I just didn't connect that with the mystical sun riddle.
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Chantry. What's that?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
And your regent.
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
What mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
Well, then why'd you invite me here?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Thanks, Dad.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Oh, yeah?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
That shit is whack.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local Anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Yeah, what's going on with that epidemic?
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
Let's do it.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Another reason to go to the last round.
What is it you would like to know?
Anything else about the Camarilla?
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Cool. I'm out of here. I think everybody's got a copy of this painting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think LaCroix had it.
Yeah.
So I think the Tremere were actually human mages who used magic to become vampires.
Oh.
So that's very different than all of the other types of vampires.
Yeah, so like they... What is that? You're seeing that, right?
Yeah. I think the hallways kind of change, or you get like teleported around a bit in them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I got turned around at some point. But yeah, that's so they weren't... Hey. So they weren't like sired in the traditional sense, I guess?
Correct, yeah. I think so. So they lost their human magic when they became vampires, but they gained this blood magic that they use instead.
Is he gonna tell me how I'm supposed to leave this building? Okay. Door
That's
to the
one
left.
of the secrets of the Tremere.
If I...
You best not look into it any further.
Now the door's on both sides. Okay. So if I go this way, doors to the left and no door to the right. If I go no door... Just gotta note the timestamp of when my cat started yowling loudly for no reason. Sorry. Okay. So, we just had to turn to the no door side?
Looks like.
I guess. Interesting, there's that doorway at the top of the stairs that can't be lockpicked. There's a something up there. Okay.
Yeah, you might only be able to go up there if you are a Tremere, like if you
Oh,
pick
yeah.
Tremere as your starting clan.
That would make sense. See, who's doing that?
Well, it might be those. It's like only happening when you're near those people.
Oh yeah, and it got louder when I got closer.
Yeah.
I guess it's just how they talk. Okay. I need to find something about, yeah, last round for that. Last round to find 9s. And the something across from the last round for Muddy. And where... Yeah. Oh, here's the last round. An underpass, like this one. Are any of you, are you Muddy?
Anybody got a menorah?
No, sorry. What about any evidence of... Oof. surprised that wasn't a Masquerade violation. Maybe I need higher perception or something. I don't see any evidence of muddy or anything unusual. Am I missing something?
I don't remember what it said about that.
Durbin and Milton were supposed to meet someone across the street from a bar. Maybe it was just by the underpass. I thought it said something. I know it said something about the underpass, but it's not exactly across the street from the bar. So
if they met there, isn't it possible that they've already left? That they met up and then they left to do their thing?
yeah, but I would think I would find something here. Then this is like the last. If this is the last place they've been, I'm not sure where to go after this.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess it seems more likely that it's this bar as opposed to that confessions place.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, maybe somebody in the bar knows something.
Yeah. I mean, you have to go into the bar anyway. What even is that building?
What is this place? Huh. Sir?
Muddy?
Oops. I accidentally blood buffed. Well.
Well, now you need some blood.
Sir?
Did you see it?
The bloody mess?
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, when they showed up, I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Other guy.
The dead feller called him Muddy.
Mm-hmm.
They was waiting on someone. They was going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up. 1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, probably lucky you didn't.
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy. Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
Huh. Yeah, so
No,
Muddy never came
he
back?
never come back.
Hey, don't go anywhere.
You should have fed on him.
They froze me in place until he escaped.
Oh, really?
That looks convenient for climbing up. So, that's who... Oh, these two are connected, I guess. Because that updated the murder on the pier quest.
Yeah, I mean, that's very similar to that murder that you saw at the
Yeah.
pier.
The killer grew claws and ripped the victim apart while saying something about revenge. And Muddy was here and left shortly before the killer showed up. So I guess the obvious question is Muddy the killer? Who left for a minute and then, well, no, he grew claws. That doesn't mean he was unrecognizable. It's probably not Muddy. still, Muddy is still missing, and it's suspicious that he disappeared and never came back. I was trying to find who, if it said anything about who he was meeting. Telling Durbin and Milton to meet someone. Well, it looks like I can't go that way. I climb up these boxes. Looks like there was an ID card or something by the... Whoa! That sounded like growling, and I'm pretty sure it was just an engine or something.
Yeah, I thought it was an engine.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, a room key. Lucky Star room key. The shredded body of Milton at an abandoned warehouse. Durbin was nowhere to be found. We got the key to the motel. Okay. So Milton was the one whose apartment we were in. And now we found his body. And I guess the place to look for Durbin or Muddy would be the Lucky Star Motel. Oh.
Car stereo.
It was there and then it disappeared. I didn't actually pick it up. It just vanished. Okay, interesting. I didn't expect that those two would end up being a connected quest. So I guess it's time to check out the last round. Right after I feed on you. And I guess if it fails, ooh!
You just ran over a sewer.
I really thought I was fine.
Yeah.
Once the music went back, because there was nobody around. Nobody in line of sight, even though the attempt failed.
Yeah, somehow the police instantly knew.
Just eat a few rats.
Rat sucker.
Yeah, that's me.
Just a Toreador swamping around through the sewer, sucking on some rats.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The water there.
The water gets super glitchy sometimes.
Alright. Might as well just pick an exit, I guess. Might as well pick the one that was right by the place I need to go. Yeah, even the homeless. I'm failing my feeding attempts now.
Yeah, I guess you need another point in that.
I have 7 actually. 7 XP. And unarmed would be strength or brawl.
Your unarmed is at 3 right now, so I guess... Yeah, whichever one's cheaper, maybe.
Strength would add to unarmed and melee, and brawl would just add to unarmed and be more expensive.
Oh.
I'm wondering how spread out my attribute, like physical, social, and mental attributes should be. Like, what's a good spread? I mean, it seems like I really need the unarmed anyway.
Feeding is pretty important. Yeah, if you can't even feed on a homeless person properly, like, that's not great.
So I'll do that. But like, charisma, appearance, perception, wits, strength, dex. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too spread out, but...
Well, you might want to get that seduction up to 5, I guess, since that was like the main... That one or persuasion, since...
Yeah.
I think it's kind of unnecessary that you have both of those at 4, but...
Yeah, but we needed persuasion up to get the code to the freezer.
Right.
So,
I'm
I don't
sure there
know.
was another way to do that, though.
Maybe. I'm not sure what it
This
was.
is my stuff, man. Get away from my stuff.
Yeah, if there was another way, then I'm not sure what it was. But yeah, there's got to be more than one way to do a lot of those quests.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just wouldn't be able to do a bunch of them.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yep, this is the hideout of the Anarchs. And I feel like there are people missing.
Hey, look, it's Chunk.
I don't think it is.
Hey.
So that chased you in here, Cammy?
Well, not exactly.
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think
Again?
LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
Yeah, what do you mean again?
Cammy, you'd have
I
a
mean,
whole lot less above your neck. if
yeah,
hadn't
it
been
was
for
2
Nines
times.
calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it.
I didn't realize that actually changed LaCroix's mind about anything. I thought it was just... that was what LaCroix decided to do.
No, I think he quickly altered what he was going to say.
Oh.
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
Fair.
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders, the ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention. You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I mean, what's my other choice?
You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Oh yeah, so we have an epidemic option. Let's ask about that.
That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard sheet. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
Yeah, Blood Witch,
I-
okay.
I'm not sure she could take, what's his name, the Tremere Regent.
Plague Bearer.
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You
Oh,
can't get
like
sick, but the kind
rats.
can, and kindred that feed on them
Like sewer, literally sewer rats.
Sick is an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
How do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone
Oh,
puts
okay.
together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
So the vampires can't get sick, but they can be carriers of diseases.
Yeah, I think
Interesting.
if they feed on someone who's sick and then just start feeding on a bunch of other people, they just pass it around.
Interesting. Yeah, where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Well, I went there and there was nobody in the entire building. But I will check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Got
Yeah?
another question. Let's hear about Nines.
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the Anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, what Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA Anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's humble. I'd die for
Well, I guess I owe him my life twice.
him. No one like him in the Camarilla or otherwise. Anything else?
Smiling Jack. Who is that?
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst
He was the
There's
guy
not
with the
an
long
anarch in
beard
world who wouldn't stand
from the
a
tutorial.
rock star Jack.
Oh,
Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
that Jack. Figures. I mean, it makes sense he's an Anarch. That seems fitting.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate. so
Used to be a pirate.
Talk to Jack. He's never short on
That
cash.
makes sense.
Alright. So she's not gonna let me into this secret room back here. Call of Duty pinball machine is interesting choice.
Yep.
These hardcore anarchists with their pinball machines.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand
That's
does
me.
the pirates have you running today, boys?
Looking for nines.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm a skeleton. Backed up again, and I'll be the one showing your actions to the door.
Oh, and that's Jack over there.
Yep.
Alright.
So then go on up and see it. You're free to do as you please here.
I wasn't asking your permission. Alright. Oh, and there's nines. I want to talk to Jack first.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
That was great. Didn't do much sightseeing. I mean, I kind of did. Kind of looked around a
I
lot.
imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
That's true.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out?
Oh, totally.
What? You saying that's just me?
LaCroix is sending me to the Elizabeth Dane.
Really?
What's up with that?
The sarcophagus.
Yes.
Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
I'm not supposed to open it, but I'm supposed to find out. Yeah. Told me enough.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered. The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires that, if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root. Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So if I open it, he'll
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kids
Kill
think
everybody.
It's one of the signs of the end.
Feed
The
on everything.
apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Oh. Is that so?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Wonder if that's true.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Yep, you got it. Why me?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Interesting. I didn't realize that he actually changed that whole situation. Why did he want to kill me?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law. Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Ventru is the clan
Yeah.
that LaCroix is.
That LaCroix is in. Yep. And you could have chosen that one as well. I wonder how that would have changed some of
Oh,
this dialogue.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
I'm sure he's not afraid of Nines. He's probably just, yeah, it's like a public
LaCroix
image
is
thing.
the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
So the Anarchs aren't actually part of...
Free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label Anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh?
I thought the whole Masquerade thing was a Camarilla. Like, the Camarilla was what instituted the Masquerade. Like, the whole 5 strikes and you're out thing. So do the Anarchs not care about...
I think the Anarchs still do the Masquerade.
Sure thing.
The
kiddo.
Sabbat are
Fire
the ones
away.
that don't care.
Okay.
But the Anarchs
What's
just
on your
don't like the
mind?
Camarilla, like, having all these rules and pushing them around.
What about 'em?
Humans. What do you think of them?
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
True.
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
So the kind, those are just like people? Humans?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Alright.
You showed up. Good. Here's
Yeah,
what I
like
gotta tell
Nines
you.
and Jack.
So you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
They call him Nines Rodriguez. Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
So yeah, so are you not part of it?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be. Which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
Okay. Yeah, you were at the trial.
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
So what are you
I
about?
learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Not sure that's how I would describe LA, but alright. Anarch Free
The
State.
Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not a fan.
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
He's probably not the biggest fan of Toreadors like myself then. Aren't I supposed to be all like high society, whatever, fancy, aristocratic?
Well, I mean, not in the same way as Ventru. Like, I don't... Toreadors don't really care about, like, political power. They
Yeah,
like,
we're too busy being svelte and seductive. And...
Yeah, they like fancy, pretty things, basically.
Yeah. Assuming you have not tried meeting with
I
them.
got their meeting right here.
He's so cool.
And now the cliche is complete.
Yep.
No, I want to
I don't
be
even
nice.
care.
I want to be nice to Nines. He's a cool dude.
No
He's
such
cool,
thing.
yeah.
And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
You do make a tempting proposition. A coterie of scoundrels and ruffians!
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the
Fair.
Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Got it. Can you teach me?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this.
Is he gonna level up my brawling skill?
Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs
Yeah,
out of your
I
fists
bet he
and
will.
put your weight into your punches.
Stats increased. Nice.
Nice.
Thanks for your help.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to decide who I'm gonna be more aligned with, I suppose. On the one hand, I'm all like, it seems fitting for vampires to have that hierarchy, you know. And on the other hand, it's like, you're vampires. You don't really need that. Nothing in the bathroom. Okay. The Plague Bearer is the kindred responsible for the outbreak, and we start at Skyline Apartments. Or talk to some of the bums, and we report back to the Prince about the Elizabeth Dane. And we gotta find the Lucky Star Motel. Where to first? Let's look for where that motel is, if I can find one of those maps.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. It is not on here. So maybe Lucky Star's in another area. In that case, I think we need to go back to Skyline. And see if we can find Paul or talk to any bums we encounter on the way.
Crab nibble, listen, got crab nibble, oh, got a crab nibble.
Will it let you talk to those ones that were under the overpass there next to the last round?
Oh, maybe.
Because it looked like they were kind of there on purpose.
Yeah, true. We'll try them. Yeah, those ones that are just wandering around. I guess it would make sense that it would not be those ones. Hello?
Huh? What do you want?
What, what do you know?
Yeah? Well, I'd feel a lot more like talking if you gave me a few bucks, you know? How about a 20 to lubricate the old vocal cords?
You strike a hard bargain. But, yeah, totally bluff that down to 0.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know too much about nothing, but I know that Tin Can Bill's been telling some crazy stories about how he's got sick and all. Something about a monster, some such.
Where is he?
You can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar nearby.
Interesting. Tin Can Bill is in the alley across from the last round. Like this one. Things got spicy last time I was in this alley. Hello.
I did nothing. Leave me alone. I did nothing. crab nibble this and crab nibble that.
Ouch.
You just jumped into a barrel of fire.
I know, he was in the way.
Oh, man.
Sir?
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
Let's see. Tell me what you know about this epidemic.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, mister. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch.
Yep.
For medicinal purposes, you know.
Yep.
Sounds like you need it.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
Oh, it's okay, I believe you.
It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything I've... And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible.
Yeah, you're looking a little gaunt there.
Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Maybe I should buy you some, buy you a drink after all. Where did it take you? Oh, the sewers.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend.
I understand.
Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
These dialogue options are something else.
Stay with me, Bill.
Or just see ya. Stay with me, Bill. Someone's gonna pay for this. Ah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Bill.
Sewers near where he took his last breath as the possible home of the plague bearer. I mean, that could also be connected to the killings and Muddy. That could also be part of the same thing.
Perhaps.
So now, do we go down into the sewers looking for that? Because the Lucky Star Motel's not even in here. Actually, I guess it's really just that, or go back to the Prince. So let's go check out the sewers. See if we can find any monsters skulking around down here. Hiya! Wonder if that... Oops. God damn it. I just undid those rats I ate.
All those rats you sucked on.
By accidentally right-clicking.
What was it all for?
Well, it allowed me to pick this lock. With the blood buff.
Oh, true, true.
Keep thinking I'm hearing something that's a little bit strange. Maybe it's just ambient sewer noises. Oh, here's something. Hello? Okay. Should probably save. Yeah, that... I mean, are you hearing that? It sounds like... It sounds like something breathing close in my ear.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine. Do I have any, what's my weapon situation? What did it say? Oh, it said guns are not effective against vampires, right? I think.
Yeah.
I guess my fists are still the best thing.
You really need to find the vendor in this area and try and get some better weapons, I think.
Sir, do you require medical assistance?
On your way down here, did you?
Oh.
Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh.
He was invisible.
For a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
Is that a Nosferatu thing? Who the hell are you?
Brother
Being
Kanker,
invisible?
they call me.
Yeah.
High Lord in the diseased
Yeah.
halls of the dead.
Oh.
You could get that.
The blood, the bloated bodies, the maggot-rid mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age.
Brother Kanker. Why are you feeding on the homeless? I mean, I've been doing the same.
Sick.
I've been doing the
hopeless.
same. And rats, and...
I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
The slurping noises.
Yeah.
I see. You're insane.
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss, the terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
Are you sure you're not a Malkavian? Yeah, I've heard enough.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here.
He looks
Floating in
stronger
their
than
own
me.
Putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Whoa. This voice actor had some fun with this.
Yeah.
Celerity.
Oh,
I
he
think
was quicker.
that blue power he has is potence, which makes him stronger.
So do I wait for it to wear off, or do I... I mean, he did a ton
Well,
of...
yours is going to wear off too.
True.
This might be a really tough fight, honestly. You might have to reload from an earlier save and come down here later.
I might need to time my punches better, because, like, I'm trying to go in, and he's just, like, he's landing his first and it's interrupting mine.
Yeah.
What if I try my gun, even though he's... I mean, it's not going to do as much. But I'm losing the punchy battle.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Literally 0 damage. Is there, maybe, I wonder what that, lever does on the wall. Maybe, like, is there something I can do using the environment or something?
I'd be surprised.
Nope.
Well, you got him pretty low there.
Yeah,
You missed a lot of your
that-
shots, so if you landed more of them, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, or should I... Let me take a closer look at Celerity, does it buff your stats at all, or just your speed enhancement? Okay.
It makes you, I mean, once you get it up to 5, it's really going to be OP, so I would keep going with it.
Yeah, I was just wondering if presence would be better if it lowers his strength. I don't know. I wish I had more than a single shotgun round.
Yeah.
I guess worst case I can go find the store here and try to buy a bunch of ammo. Or a better weapon, yeah. Okay, how do I just skip past this? Come get some.
Good hits. You have a blood pack too, remember, so you can probably heal up. Oh, nice, nice. Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you took him apart. That was great.
Masquerade Redemption. Killed Kanker. He still did over half of my health as the aggravated injury thing.
In just a couple hits, yeah.
Report back to Damsel about that, and I've dispatched the Plague Bearer. Nice.
Yeah, that blue electricity power is potent, which makes you stronger with your melee attacks.
Wonder what that did. It says open, close. So is there a door somewhere?
Must be.
I'm not sure if I got XP for that. I don't remember. Yeah, I wonder what that opened. I think this was like this already. Yeah.
Yeah, that gave you back a chunk of your health as well.
Yeah. So the blood packs, I'm not really sure. Did those actually heal me? Or is it just
well,
the...
I would think so.
I'm gonna save. Because, not really sure... That doesn't look like a place I meant to go. But I think it's literally the only way. Unless I can somehow jump across. Which I don't think I can. Let's see what happens. Okay, I guess I can. It looked too far. Okay, we're back. Yeah. So what did that open, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't remember what it opened.
Okay, so we go back to last round. Talk to Damsel again. Then we can go back and talk to the prince again.
Well, what was his name? The Tremere Regent also wanted you to take care of the whoever was spreading the disease.
Yeah, so I imagine... Yeah. Go back and check it with him again as well. Last round.
Are you leaning towards the Anarchs or the Camarilla?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like my character would just kind of do whatever was more exciting. maybe whatever's more advantageous at the time.
Ugh, can't.
Plague Bears did.
Right on. Except we just did a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
So it was not the Plague Bearer. There's just a bunch of them. I'll start looking for the rest.
Hey, I heard that.
Well, yeah, I was talking to you. Let's see, there's more than one. They all need to be destroyed. Oh, right, so now we still do need to go talk to the ghoul Paul. And this quest has also changed to you must kill all of them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's more vampire-like to have the Camarilla and, you know, the prince and that whole hierarchy.
Right. Yeah, these guys in their dive bar, it doesn't seem super vampire-like, does it?
Like, that's where the werewolves would hang out. It's like the
exactly,
classic...
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
let's
in
see.
general, you know, I like them better, but
Yeah.
when you're playing as a vampire here, it's kind of weird to go with them, I think, but...
I mean, we saw how Camarilla politics works, like with Therese and Jeanette. It was
Right.
like, I guess that's how it works with them, and at least the Anarchs are like upfront and honest. They're just like, you know, they're
Yeah.
a lot more straightforward.
Oh yeah, I like Jack and Nines a whole lot better than LaCroix and Therese, but it's just a bit thematically weird.
What's that glowing red building? I wonder if we can go
that
there.
might be Confessions. I think Confessions is in like a renovated old church or something.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's this guy.
Oh yeah.
So this is the guy that you thought was... That
Yeah,
was...
yeah. So he apparently they moved him in the plus patch, which is where I thought he was supposed to be, in that alley. But this is his original location.
Hey, buddy.
Player, what's the score? How they hang? Good evening and all that commotion. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock.
Oh,
I am the
nice.
proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, because I know I got a weight problem. I just don't give a fuck.
Fat Larry's the best. You don't get NPCs like this in games anymore.
This is what I miss about the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, they really were the best.
So when you
If
said...
you're
Sorry?
if you're a female character, the first thing he says to you is something like, I saw you coming down from the other end of the street, and I prayed to the Lord that he would find it in his heart to send you to me, and he did, or something like that. It's like the funniest thing.
So when you said to find the vendor in this area, you meant find Larry?
Yeah, yeah.
You sell basketball jerseys or something?
Counterfeit? Man, I look like one of those peanut-headed, rock-smoking brothers selling SHACK shirts they made at their mama's house. I'm the real deal OG man in the alley with what you need. Counterfeit. Man, why you gotta be like that?
Alright.
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Show me what you got. Ooh. Is that a, what's... Light machine pistol... Oh, 9mm pistol rounds. So... I would have 0 ammo for that, I guess. Not yet, anyway, and he doesn't sell it either.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's crazy that he doesn't sell the ammo for that.
At
Because what is that?
least,
That's just shotgun shells. Yeah.
I mean, I need those. I'm down to 1 shot.
Right.
But then...
But I think you can do a quest for him, and maybe he'll update his inventory with better stuff for you. But also, the clothing set down there might be the heavy armor for the Toreador. Like, the outfits are different for the different vampires.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there were different outfits.
Yeah, so you might get better defense out of that different outfit down there.
Fire axe? Oh, that's probably quite a bit better than my
Yeah,
fists.
that's a pretty good melee weapon, actually.
Heavy clothing, which acts as armor. Has an armor rating of 1. There are no stat penalties for equipping it. So should probably prioritize that before anything else.
It wouldn't hurt to have some extra defense, yeah. You still got a good bit of money. And I think you had some car stereos you could sell or something, like silver ring as well.
True. Silver ring. Car stereos. I don't know if I still don't know if I should hold on to this morphine. Okay, maybe I can sell this tire iron. I'm not going to use it. The severed arm is worth 0, which is interesting.
What's the other gun that he sells there besides that?
Yeah, just a regular pistol, which I would probably prefer over the machine pistol anyway.
But they're both 9mm, and he doesn't sell that bullet yet.
So probably hold on until he sells the ammo. I should buy some shotgun ammo. Okay, yeah. Every purchase buys 6.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That should do it. Cool.
Although I think it's debatable. I mean, your fists are probably still better than either of those guns you have right now, especially considering that fight you just did.
Yeah, but that one time when I used the shotgun in the warehouse, I felt like that was probably safer than running in with my fists, because at least with the shotgun I could hit them from the door and back away.
Yeah, it's situational for sure.
Yeah. My fists are definitely better than this 38.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, one-on-one against a vampire, I'd still go for your fists, I think, over either of the guns. But
yeah.
Partner.
So, how do I guess I just have to keep an eye out for things I can do for him?
For the quest, yeah, I guess just come back and talk to him later, unless that was something that was added in the plus patch, I don't know.
And then here's Venture Tower, so I guess, yeah, that whole thing about exploring or investigating the Dane, about that whole Ankaran sarcophagus, that's really cool. How it could have an ancient inside.
Yeah.
We probably want to handle the Plague Bearer thing. Oh, I guess probably have to talk to...
And remember, you haven't even been in Confessions yet.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Chunk was talking about donuts, by the way.
I figured it was going to be a joke about donuts or something.
Yeah.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. I should probably not admit to his face that it put things in perspective. I should probably just...
I did, and Nines is way cooler than you.
Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
Nope. Not quite.
You probably want to do some of these side quests first, just to get more experience points.
I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, Under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Open it. Got it.
We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Ah. Okay. We're going back to Santa Monica. Find out what the police have discovered and take the cargo manifest. Don't go on a killing spree. And examine and definitely very not open the sarcophagus. Definitely don't open it. Okay, so Skyline Apartments. How did I get to Skyline? I am here. Skyline is up there. Up here. This game has such a good vibe. Just
I know, it's great.
I already, based on how much I've played, I'm already like both intrigued by this supposed sequel and worried that they're not gonna replicate, you know, that they're not gonna get it right. But
yeah,
of course, we'll see.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to get it right as like a sequel to this, but I'm still hoping that it's a cool vampire game.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it'll be a Vampire the Masquerade game.
Yeah, I can't believe that the character's name is Fire, though. Like, what were they thinking?
I guess P for Paul, number 5. Oh, that's right. I guess the only ones I looked in were numbers 2 and 1, I think. So we didn't actually check out the upper floors. Paul? Hello? His phone. Can check that out. Oh. Literally right here on the floor.
Face down on the wooden floor.
Took me a moment to notice he was there.
He's planking. Remember that?
Paul, it's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap.
Oh.
Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed. The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.
No worries, Hannah. 1203. And that's, oh, her apartment's also here. Okay. Same building. What else is going on in here? I feel like I should have dark vision or something as a vampire. When I go into these places, I'm like, where's my flashlight?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting chairs. Let me just take care of this. There. Oh, here's another another tunnel, another duct. I feel like these bathrooms are much nicer than the rest of the apartment building.
Well, the apartment's not terrible compared to a lot of the other places you've seen. I mean,
I have
think about
never
your one in...
I have never seen this like this. Is that not incredibly strange?
Up in the air.
I
mean, this is a lot nicer than your Santa Monica apartment.
Yeah, that's true. I can't actually get this thing to... There we go. Just gonna see if this leads anywhere. Maybe it's an alternate way to Hannah's place.
there he was.
Yep.
Still just laying there.
Oh, I guess
Was he dead? Did you try talking to him?
I mean, I think I did. Like, mouse over him. I'll double check. Paul?
Oh yeah, he real dead.
The reticle turns green. As though he's an ally or something. But, yeah.
I can't imagine, like, he couldn't even make it up to his bed. He just face planted right there with all of his clothes still on. And
so, I don't remember which, I don't know which apartment would be hers.
what was her? I don't remember her name.
Hannah something, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can check it.
Yeah, I wonder if I should check all 6 apartments, though, since that duct leads up and down the whole thing.
Yeah, never know what you'll find.
Yeah. I think I looked at 1 and 2 already, and then now I've looked at 5. So I just need to check out 3, 4, and 6, and then Hannah is in 6. So we check out 6. My hacking's at 4. I think there was a computer in number 1, I think, that I couldn't actually get into. I have to try to remember that for later, when my hacking is higher. Oh, 1, 2, 0, 3. Enter? Yes. Hannah. No messages. Candles are burning. Hannah? Oh.
Paul, is that... Hey! You're not Paul! Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Let's see. I'm his friend. I'm a doctor. Sure. Let's say we're with the CDC.
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
A client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, you know, but she was offered a lot of money.
Did she tell you her name?
Her name was Jezebel. Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Anything else strange?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know. Everything's a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen.
Was she a Toreador?
Well, the next thing that's clear.
Some kind of,
I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
All right. I should probably tell you that Paul's dead. But first, where is she?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick, is he?
Oh yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about him.
Good. He's a nice guy. I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure he will.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace, Hannah. She just
Just
took,
like that,
she
she's
just
dead.
she just took 100 damage. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The disease acts quickly. Hmm. Yeah, I forgot for a second that she was probably about to die as well. So I guess it's a good thing I said Paul was fine, so she can at least have that.
She died hoping he was gonna call her any day now.
Yep. Let me just... Oh, what's this? Appointment book. Let's see. Arthur Kilpatrick. Oh yeah, we read about him. Bring the handcuffs and the orange jumpsuit as he likes to play lockdown at the women's prison. This guy is sick. Vandal C. Bring pliers and a blowtorch. Lucky Star.
What?
Lucky Star is in Hollywood, so that's where that motel is. Of course, everyone knows the umbrella and water balloon thing.
Yeah.
And let's see. Jezebel Lock. Empire Hotel. Paul Anderson. Honest to God date. Can't believe he asked me out. So excited. Rip Hannah. So this is number 6, and that makes this, if I'm counting correctly, number 5. And that makes this number 4. Come on, there you go. Hello? Hannah is the only person... Hannah and Paul are the only people who live in their apartments in this building. Nothing. Except this. A safe. I guess not. We need 2 more in hacking. I don't even know where the safe is. I didn't see one.
Is it in the closet, maybe?
Nope. So that's another thing to come back for once hacking is higher. And then one more unchecked room, I think. Oh, it's sealed, that's why. I can't get into that one. Interesting. I wonder how much fall damage I would take if I just jumped all the way down to the very bottom of the shaft from the top.
Probably not that much.
Oh yeah, and then there's this creep.
Much less wholesome than Officer Chunk.
Right. Talking to his donut. Empire Hotel. I forget, was that in, is that in this area? Or, let me see. Empire Arms Hotel. Let me check the map real quick. Empire Arms. It's, yep. It's right here. So, damn it. Do that every time. Yeah, and we gotta go into confessions. And Empire Arms is right here. So, Empire Arms Hotel to look for Jezebel Locke and see what's going on in confessions is where we will start next time. We tracked down the Plague Bearer, except it was only one of many. Had a cool fight with the Nosferatu down there, where my fists were definitely better than the gun, even though it seemed at first like he was kicking my ass, but just needed to warm up a little bit, I guess. Got to know the Anarchs. Met back up with Jack, first time we've seen him since the tutorial. Interesting downtown area here. I'm wondering what was going on with the invisible shootout that we saw in the last video.
Yeah.
No idea what that was. But things seem to be mostly working now anyway.
Yep, and that Fat Larry.
Oh yeah, Fat Larry. I'm not sure what to make of the Prince versus the Anarchs. I mean, if I've learned anything from Therese versus Jeanette versus Bertram, there's no good guys or bad guys. It's just like everyone's got their own thing, their own agenda, and it's not gonna be like a clean, you know, it's not a Mass Effect Paragon or Renegade choice. It's a little more interesting, a little more shades of gray. So I think that's really cool. I'm really enjoying this game. So thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you'll join us next time, where we will go through these doors into this place and try to track down Jezebel. I'll see you then.